Sometimes companies can get behavioral science and persuasion wrong, and it can cost them millions. In 1985, Coca-Cola panicked because they were afraid of Pepsi's rising popularity. They ended up launching a new Coke, and customers hated it. Sales collapsed, calls of complaints flooded in, and within 79 days, they scrambled to bring back the original, even though the new Coke they released actually performed better on all of the taste tests. That's exactly what happens when you obsess over competitors. You end up losing your edge and your customers as well. In this video today, you'll learn 3 proven science-backed ways to stop copying your competitors so you can actually grow on your own terms without dropping prices or losing loyal customers. Principle number 1, stop following the crowd. Humans naturally follow the herd. It's actually called social proof. One company launches a new feature and suddenly every rival rushes to build the exact same thing. But here's the catch. McKinsey found that 71% of companies only change their business strategy after their competitors do. They're always reacting, they're never leading, they're never being proactive. And the result of that is everyone ends up looking exactly the same. And customers then choose solely on price and it ends up as a race to the bottom. Here's how to actually fix this. First, try this for 7 days in your business. Completely ignore all of your competitors. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but instead spend the week listening deeply to your customers instead. Collect their questions, their complaints, and the frustrations, and then work hard on solving those, not your rivals' latest gimmicks. Second, you should create a should we chase it filter. Next time a competitor makes a move, ask yourself honestly, does this solve a top customer pain point directly? And does it match our brand identity? And if it doesn't, then you just ignore it. Finally, ban one phrase from your meetings with your teams as well. Well, our competitor does it. That phrase should just be banned from all meetings. Instead, you got to ask, what evidence shows us our customers actually really want this? Principle number 2, double down on authenticity in an inauthentic world. Let's quickly revisit the Coke disaster. Coca-Cola had a loyal customer base and it was built over generations. This wasn't just built over 1 or 2 years. When they changed their formula of their Cokes, customers felt betrayed because authenticity matters. I once saw a software company is loved by its users for their friendly and fun tone. Then their CEO actually saw a competitor acting all serious and corporate. And overnight, that software company copied their competitor's style and they lost all their charm. They lost what made them them. And customers noticed immediately and their engagement rates dropped by over 60%, which is huge. And I don't even know what the knock-on effect of that was for the sales and the revenue of the company, but probably a lot if you've lost over 60% of your engagement rate. And the lesson is to never abandon your authentic strengths out of fear of missing out. Here's what to do instead. You write down 3 things that make your brand unique: your tone, your flagship features, your signature style. Before you adopt any new idea, you ask yourself, does this strengthen these unique assets that we have built up over a long period of time, or does it actually dilute them? And when studying competitors, don't copy what they do. Instead, understand why it worked for them. If they're winning on convenience, don't copy their feature. Create your own unique way to deliver a convenience better than anyone else. Principle number 3, you got to dare to be different. Psychologists have a name for standing out. It's the von Restroff effect. When one item looks completely different from everything else around it, that's the one people actually remember. And studies show a visually distinct offer can increase clicks by 230%. If you look at Monzo Bank, every debit card was boring. It was blue or black, right? Monzo launched a bright, hot coral card. Everyone noticed, everyone talked about it, and they grew fast. And here's how you can put this into immediate practice yourself. First, do a quick competitor personality audit. Plot them on a spectrum from serious to playful. and find the biggest gap. That's where your brand should be placed there. Second, visually zag. Choose a look totally different from your competitors. If everyone's corporate and blue, go bold orange or neon green. Something that's salient, this is called saliency in behavioral science, something that's salient and makes your customers instantly recognize you. Finally, you got to own a niche. Instead of trying to appeal to everyone, become the absolute best choice for one very specific group of people. And that's how you build loyalty, it's how you build profits as well, and that's how you make your long-term growth. And this is what I have seen from consulting for many different companies for persuasion and behavioral science. And this is some of the strategies which they actually get wrong as well. So to finally escape the competitor copycat trap, you start following the crowd, you serve your customers, not your ego, you be yourself, you never abandon your authenticity out of fear, and you dare to be different. Be the one that people notice and remember. Play your own game, not your competitors, and you'll always have the upper hand. Now, copying your competitors is a massive mistake, but it isn't the only mistake businesses make. Many brands pile on random persuasion tactics, actually, random behavioral science tactics, because they don't have a good understanding of it, that end up actually killing their conversions rather than increasing them. To make sure you're not falling into that trap, your next step is to watch this video right here. I've made a video on the 5 persuasion mistakes that kill your conversions. If you click the screen right now, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.